How are we doing, guys? Are you okay? Good morning. The time is 4:45. I've had my cold bath. I got up at 4 o'clock. Had my cold bath. Just had my protein, aminos, and my creatine. Um, I'm just keeping in routine so I don't fall out of it. I actually want to speak about the vile people that are on YouTube. Do you want to know something? When I first started podcasting, 2020. It was wonderful. I first started it, we got into it, everything was going well, and then all of a sudden, you know, a couple, one one person started the campaign, and then all of a sudden, about 20 or 50 channels built, names off the back of me, and now it's just turned into a whole crap show. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't call it a podcast world anymore now. I would call it more of a comedy show. I mean, you've got to see these podcasters like Sean Atwood and James English, who are the creme de la creme, aren't they, of the podcast world, and then the rest of them are just, I don't know what to say. To be honest with you, what's happened is people have clicked on to the fact that you can make money bullying people, and this is the problem I have with this whole YouTube thing, and I'm really glad YouTube are bringing out the new harassment and bullying rules. Anyone caught harassing and bullying will automatically be terminated by YouTube, and everyone with a YouTube channel has probably received that email. It's ridiculous how you can create a channel, you get over 1,000 subscribers, you get 4,000 watch hours, and then you're monetized. But monetized for what? What content are you bringing to the table for your for your customers and your subscribers to enjoy? And most of the channels is bullying and harassment and defamation and slander. And I just don't understand it. I don't understand how it's ridiculous. And the thing is now with this epic, I mean, the podcast I had and still have, hopefully, I got an email off YouTube yesterday. It does take a while to look into, but the channel's still there, so that's a good hope that I'm going to be getting it back. And the people that have falsely copyrighted it are going to get struck off, and rightly so, because for me, all that content that was filmed on my podcast was filmed by Axel's camera, who no longer works with me because he was harassed and stalked from the podcast and had to leave, which then left me on my own. Which then obviously I've just moved forward now, and in a way, leaving the podcast has probably been the best thing for me, because it's given us a chance to get myself into a great mindset. And now I've just got the epic story tomorrow, but I'm not really bothered about the views on that and like money and stuff. It's more just to help people, and I mean, it doesn't get many views, but as long as it helps people, that's all that I'm bothered about. I'll put my training videos up. I'll try and give people advice, and at the end of the day, I'll never say anybody wrong. I'll never give anybody the wrong advice. I'll tell you what I know, not what I think I know. But I think there's quite a few people enjoying, the content. I think a lot of people want to see me rant, and that isn't me anymore. I pray every day. I mean, listen, I'm not going to come in here and say that I believe in God, because I don't. Do I believe in a higher power? I'm very spiritual. I believe there is something out there. I do believe in the spirit world, and I do believe that in karma, and I believe that the universe is a ball of energy, and things happen, and when you send positive vibes into the universe, things come back to you. I believe all that, and that is true because there's been many times where I've meditated things and it's happened, and that isn't bull. That is true. People that do like Reiki, and that'll tell you the same thing. You know, Reiki. You've got meditation. You've got that Kambo. People do a lot of Kambo now. But you know, for me, 2023 is going to be the start of a new year. I'm going to start taking up yoga. I'm going to start doing meditation on a more regular basis with the Buddhist monks. I've actually been invited down to the Buddhist monks to go and stay for a couple of days and do some meditation and positive stuff, which I'm going to do. I don't know, I've been thinking about travelling the world on my own, you know, just, like I said, just going on my own and just packing a bag and just going on a journey, you know, like probably travelling around all the gyms around the world, just go training to different places. That's something that on my wish list, really. I'll probably have to take someone with me, like have a partner or someone with me to do that. Like travel all the gyms around the world to go and train. Not a bad idea, that is it. But yeah, I'm contenting myself. I don't pay any attention to YouTube, so I don't really know what goes on. I don't know what gets said. You know, my family respect my wishes, and they know that I don't when I know things. I get up early every morning. That's why I'm in a positive place. Get up, get my cold bath down me. Get ready, have my protein shake. That's my first thing that I do, with my protein with my aminos, even on my days off. And then I'll sit for about an hour and I'll have my first meal and have my breakfast. I've got it's like an army routine, but I stick to it. I'm one of these with mental health where if I go out of routine, I think my head goes a little bit potty. I start not like going off my head, just my head goes a little bit wobbly. I just like kind of zone out a little bit. I mean, I suffer from dissociation sometimes, where I get like I could lose an hour, I could lose 1 hour of time without realising it, and that's complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Like I say, there's a lot of things I've never spoke about publicly. A lot of things that I've carried around for years, and it's not the right time to speak about things. But there is, you know, it's just the past 3 years has been awful, hasn't it? But I've got through it. You know what I mean? I've got through it. I've been strong. You know, I've been on the edge. I've had a breakdown. I've been sectioned. But like I keep saying and I keep repeating, being sectioned was the best thing that ever happened to me because it put me in a routine. And when I got out, it was actually the day before I got out, I promised myself, I said, right, and I sat, and you know what? It was the first ever time I properly prayed. And because I've never done all that. And, but I do it every night now. I pray before I go to bed. And it was the night before I got out of hospital. I prayed beside my bed. And I promised myself, I said, please, when you get out of here, just get yourself in a routine, stick to a strict diet, find out all the things that trigger you, find out all the things that that your mind doesn't like. And I did. I figured everything out. High saturated foods put me in a dark place, make me very lethargic and lazy and depressed. So I cut them out. I totally eradicated all the negative people out of my life, hence Lone Wolf. Stopped eating cheat meals, which I used to like doing once a week because when I trained hard, ate healthy, and then I had a cheat meal, I cut all that out. And I stick to the same food every single day and I don't get sick of it because I know it's doing me good. and eggs don't get boring when you've got barbecue sauce on them, and brown bread doesn't get boring when you've got strawberry jam on them with barbecue sauce. I have some funny mixtures, some funny mixtures, but I made that promise and I've stuck to it. And the whole point of this channel is to motivate people, to show people the light, to show people that there is a way back out of the darkness, that you can change your life around. And like I keep saying, being successful isn't about being rich. It's not about being famous. I mean, I barely talk about being... I've been in a good few films. I've worked with some really, really good actors. I barely speak about it because I'm from humble beginnings, man. I don't forget my roots. I'm an old Araby boy, Carlisle lad. You know, and not many, I don't think, not many people make it as an actor in Carlisle. We've got loads of big news coming in 2023. I'm excited. I can't reveal anything. And I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'm just gonna let you all see it take place. And that's what I've decided from now on, that I'm not gonna mention anything online about anything. If you ever see me on screen, you'll see me on screen. You won't hear me talk about it. You know, I'm just a down-to-earth guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not nothing special. I'm just a down-to-earth guy trying to do his best in life. Acting-wise, I think I'm getting a lot better. I'm practicing my gangster accent, my Irish traveller accent. Got to practice my London accent. Hint, hint. So there's a lot of good things happening, and I'm happy. It's kind of a reason why I've got into shape as well, because, you know, when you're on screen, you want to look good, don't you? And obviously when you're playing a certain part and you're given a script, and the script's 17 stone ripped barbarian gladiator, well, that's what you've got to be, isn't it? And the effort goes into it. But my ambition is to become a good actor. That's my ambition. That's something that I want to do. I also want to do documentaries for Netflix and Amazon, and, you know, because I feel I'm quite good at presenting and interviewing people, as you've seen on my podcast. See, these are things that I'd like to do. I've got a lot of goals that I'm going to achieve, and I will do it because I'm focused and dedicated and I'm positive. There's no point in going into anything saying that you can't do it. You know, I will do it. I will. It's just a matter of time, isn't it? Nothing's going to stop me. Nothing. I'm too zoned in. I'm too focused, and you know, 2023, as I keep mentioning, is going to be a big year. So there'll probably be a lot of jealousy flapping around, but it's not going to affect me, and it won't affect the people involved either, because they know all about it, and they don't care. So, but it is 5 o'clock, so good morning everybody. Thanks for listening to me, and have a fantastic day. Like, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, you can through the comment section. You can also donate through the thanks button, in that you can need the download bit in the video. Just click thanks. You can do that, or you can join and become a member and support the channel. God bless.